awareness, you can have the presentation. Thank you.
Let's go, Shark!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Sharks from STIDC, Sarawak Timber Industry Development Corporation Malaysia, with our project Inefficient Processing of Non-Compliant Cases for Timber Industry in Sarawak. We have used the PDCA cycle for the project. Our team has listed 20 problems through brainstorming. All the problems were analyzed using Veneti diagram, SMART analysis, matrix analysis, and criteria matrix analysis, and concluded with the project Inefficient Processing of Non-Compliant Cases for Timber Industry in Sarawak. Ladies and gentlemen, timber products is the fourth major export earning for Sarawak, contributing $820 million in 2022. In this regard, SHARKS plays a significant role to regulate and facilitate the orderly development of timber industry in Sarawak. The Sarawak Timber Industry Development Corporation Ordinance 1973 is the law to regulate the timber industry in Sarawak. The SHARKS Enforcement Division is mandated to ensure compliance with the law. Any suspected non-compliant cases will be investigated. The investigation paper prepared is submitted to the Enforcement Committee for decision. The investigation reports were circulated manually to be evaluated by the Enforcement Committee from one member to another in turns. Based on the data from 2019 to 2021, 34 cases were recorded. The total evaluation period was 4,876 days, with an average of 143 days per case, and the safeguarding cost was $159,000 with the average of $63,000 per case. As a result, the operation cost increased by 27% from $38,000 to $53,000. Delaying in evaluation process also affects the value of goods retained. The estimated depreciation to the values of the retained perishable timber products were as high as 81%. With such long period of evaluation, work performance of Enforcement Division decreased and their KPI were not achieved. To identify the root cause of the problem, the Ishikawa diagram was used. All 13 causes were analyzed using the SMART method. The Ishikawa diagram 2 showed 6 most likely causes of the problem. The group has distributed questionnaires to 17 correspondents. The results were analyzed using a frequency table. Pareto 1 showed the target for the action to reduce the cost. With that, our team has set 4 project targets, which are improving the case assessment process, improving the circular resolution distribution, reduce 80% safeguarding costs, and reduce 80% case evaluation period. Tree diagram was used to generate proposed solution. 10 proposed solutions were identified. All of these were analyzed using the pro and contra method. Ladies and gentlemen, through innovation, we present to you Eclipse!
The Eclipse system is developed to evaluate investigation cases. Access to the system is restricted only to members of the Enforcement Committee to ensure data confidentiality. As the investigation officer, follow these simple steps to maneuver through the system. To access the system, simply provide your login details. Select the Add New button to upload a new case. Simply fill in the required mandatory details in the case information section. Investigation officer will comment and review the case in the investigator comments section. Relevant supporting documents are uploaded to be attached in the designated section as shown in the display. Don't forget to upload pictures of the case. Double check, and when done, simply click the send button. Once a case is sent, notification will be sent to notify every members of the Enforcement Committee. With Eclipse, the Enforcement Committee member may open and review the case at their fingertips by simply clicking the pencil icon. The Enforcement Committee member will assess cases from referring to the case details uploaded by the investigation officer. Once the assessment is done, click Submit. The legal manager will receive notification on the complete assessment for further action. It's simple, isn't it?
Yeah! Eclipse was fully utilized effective 1st March 2022. 6 cases have been evaluated effectiveness using Eclipse. Based on data collected, the total evaluation rate was 62 days, with average of 10 days per cases, and total safeguarding cost of $5,000 US, with average of $2,500 US. Clearly, processing with Eclipse has reduced the average of processing time per case from 143 days to 10 days. 133 days. The operation costs are so reduced from $20,000 US to $2,400 US. A saving of about $17,600 US. In terms of work processes, it was cut down from 18 to 10 processes. 8 processes were eliminated. Using Eclipse has able to reduce safeguarding period. Enforcement personnel can be assigned to other key tasks, contributing to achieving their KPI timely. Ladies and gentlemen, with the users of Eclipse, another survey was conducted to evaluate the problem causes. The result of question A were analyzed using frequency table as shown with Pareto 2. Eclipse has successfully reduced 84%.
Amazing!
Eclipse digitized the evaluation processes and enabled investigation report to be distributed simultaneously to all enforcement committee members, thus to solving the key bottleneck. Eclipse also enhanced data security, mitigating the risk of information leakage and loss of document due to human error. Importantly, Eclipse is user-friendly system, requiring only 6 steps to complete the whole process. Plus, Eclipse is embedded with notification function, reminding the user on outstanding any action. The other important feature of Eclipse is that it is the database for storing all enforcement cases involving timber industry in Sarawak. Eclipse was developed in-house with a cost of $800 US. Compare outsourced when the cost of $21,000 US. We save $20,000 on development of Eclipse. This has contributed to producing homegrown talent in system development. Eclipse has successfully been registered for its copyright protection on intellectual property.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eclipse modernized our delivery services. Now it can be accessed anywhere at any time. Eclipse helps to optimize manpower usage where enforcement team can be deployed to do other tasks. Eclipse increased productivity in line with our state's aspiration to transform Sarawak by increasing productivity level. Efficient and excellent service delivery will enhance the image of SAIDC to achieve the vision of being a world-class civil servant. Efficient and effective enforcement activities can curb the non-compliant activities to safeguard the timber industry in Sarawak. Revenue generated can be plowed back to the people of Sarawak in driving socio-economic development and social inclusivity. Ladies and gentlemen, with high notes of achievement, we concluded our presentation here today.
Sharks, empowering the future through innovation and honor to serve.
is the story about your team. Yes, maybe you find the difficulty and then solve the problem, and maybe you will feel the sadness, and maybe you puzzle, and maybe you're happy. So, can you tell us the story about your team? Yes.
All right, thank you very much. The combination of the team today is actually from the enforcement division as well as from the legal side. And we are working together to actually safeguard the interests of the timber industry in Sarawak. So, because by virtue of the ordinance or the law which regulate the timber industry in Sarawak, so in this case, the investigation officers who are handling the cases on the ground, they find it a difficulty because it takes a long time for the evaluation of the investigation paper. And on the ground, there are those seized items which needs to be safeguarded. So these are the issue, because when you look at the screen just now, it can go up till 65 days. And of course, the manpower are also stuck at the site, and they cannot be utilized for other enforcement activities. So this is quite a challenge because the the enforcement committee are the high-level people who are always on the move. So the critical part is on the circulation of the investigation paper to get them to make the decision, right? So on that basis, we created this Eclipse, where we do this circulation online, and of course, not compromising on the security features. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
I have a similar question. Any of your members were involved in developing that, or you gave it to somebody else and give the features required and
The beauty of this Eclipse system, and we would proudly actually announce to the members here, is in-house developed by our officer, who's actually here today with us.
Yes, stand up, brother!
What is the percentage of non-compliance cases compared to the total sales? Non-compliance cases, how many non-compliance cases are reported as a percentage out of?
Non-compliance cases, I think it's more on the time taken with regard to evaluating the investigation paper, which is submitted to the enforcement committee for decision.
Okay, thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay,